Yeah, man. We back, man. Yeah, man. So Hollywood, you're in Orlando. Orlando. I'm still in recovery, dog. Hey, listen, I supposed to be in Tampa this weekend. I, I really supposed to be in
I,
Tampa, dog. Huh?
I went to Tampa. We went to the Florida State Fair
Really?
last night.
I mean, was
Yeah,
it? I mean, so obviously you with the fam or whatever. So did y'all have fun?
yeah, it was nice. It
Is
was
it
nice.
different from the Is it different from
Yes,
the
yes,
Dade County? As far as what?
yeah. It's bigger, and they kind of model it after the Texas State Fair with all that crazy ass food combinations and shit that they do.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what's some
Yeah,
of the wild combination food you tried?
I ain't trying no crazy shit because I'm getting older and I can't be eating that bullshit. But they had I seen shit like dog. They had steak ice cream and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like what the
yeah,
fuck? That's
donut
steak ice
hamburger.
cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that dumb shit. I'm not finna pay you to fuck my stomach up. I'm sorry.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shit, I'm still home recovering, dog. I had to go to light duty this week, so hopefully, I get back to these, to regular scheduled activities. Like I'm really missing the gym, bro. For real, for real. I um I think I'm gonna start my intermittent fasting too, bro. Today. Uh, I think I'm trying to get down to about 190. If I get down to 190, I'm straight. So, being that I'm down and I can't move around, dog, that's my best way to get back. Cause, bro, what I've noticed is that like my regular job is it keeps me
Your
balanced, bro.
cardio.
No, 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 no. My balance, like as far as eating and shit, like, cause I'm home on the couch, dog. I'm eating honey buns. I'm eating pints of ice cream. I'm eating cookies, drinking shit I
Yeah,
ain't supposed to
yeah.
be doing. So,
You got an idle mind, so all that shit that you usually don't think about because you're thinking about work.
yeah.
Yeah. You gonna think about it now.
Okay, well, shit. Let's go ahead and start the podcast, Hollywood. Tell people how to get in. If you hear my voice, man, you know what time it is, man. It's time for social media's most perfect podcast. Social media's best kept secret. I'm your boy, Infamous,
Hollywood.
and together we make These
These nuts.
Nuts. Here for another episode. Hollywood, tell everybody how to follow you, bro.
I am Hollywood Rich underscore on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X. Well, I
Oh.
almost forgot. Well, oof.
I am infamous on X, and I'm also infamous on TikTok. Also, if you want to follow the podcast, is Facebook is These Nuts Official on Facebook. Instagram is These Nuts underscore. YouTube is how do you contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you take the audio experience, keep the space in between the nuts, man. You want personal inquiries about the podcast, make sure that you go to these nuts dot business at gmail.com. That's these nuts dot business at gmail.com. And as I say, man, share it. If you see our post up, share it, like it, comment, man. We actually read some of the comments that we got going on, man. So with all that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the pod real quick. Real quick pod today. Well, Hollywood, you know me, I be scrolling on social media, you know what I mean? I'm one of the people that be on social media that scroll. I just don't post too much, right? So, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'm one of those type people. Um, but I seen this post by Slim Thug, right? And I got the audio. I think I sent it to you as well. Did you get a chance to hear it?
Probably not. Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead and play. I've
Well,
been a little busy, dog.
I feel you. Well, pretty much he's saying that black women are the hardest. They give black men the hardest time to sleep with. Like he said, other races give it up to black men way more easy
What
than.
be
Listen, it's
what he
clear.
be what he be trying to what he be trying to make a spark on social media or some shit? Why he do this? Why he do this to himself?
I mean, I never looked at it from that point of view, but I guess if you're looking at it from monetizing it, I mean, I'm assuming he probably get paid for the post that he put up. So when you put out inflammatory statements like this, bro, it's gonna do exactly what we finna do right now. We finna have a conversation about it. Cause listen, I put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Again, go to Infamous on TikTok. I put it up and said we're gonna discuss it on the pod, and that thing got almost 1,100 views, bro. And
Yeah,
all I
I think
said,
I think
and all I did was put the headline up. I ain't even put the video up. I just put the headline up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but you got to know how to market yourself, bro. So, I mean, so how do you feel about it? Let me go find a clip, and I'm gonna play it real quick because I think I sent it to your text message, so I ain't really got to even much go do all that extra searching shit. I just go to Hollywood name and find it. I just think, at the end of the day, that it's a very, very clickbaity type shit he got going on, but it works, bro.
That's
And
what.
this
That's all it is.
is what he had to say. Oh, Lord. Now I got to go find it in the group chat because it ain't coming off your text message thread. Maybe it didn't go through that. Let's see. What did I do with the Young Thug comment? All right, here we go.
We are the #1 wanted man on earth by all races of women. Snow bunnies, whoever races outside of black women are gonna give it up to us. We don't have to play no games. Like we go somewhere tonight, like we talk because they look at us like, ooh, Black women tend to do obstacle courses. Even if you ain't got no money, you are still the king of the earth. We are the most dominant gene on earth. If we busting any girl, it's the baby is black. Even though we want our own black women tend to put us through obstacle courses. Black women like you gotta wait, we Sullivan, you gotta marry me, you gotta buy me something, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. White women ain't asking for nothing. Doming you up, we don't have to argue. They gonna go. Not just white women, all women. Y'all gonna have to let y'all motherfucking guards down, man. You need to give it up.
Hollywood, how you feel about what Young Thug, Slim Thug, my bad, Slim Thug had to say, bro?
That nigga can't have daughters talking like that.
Oh, let's see. I can look it up while you explain what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, but why would you be promoting that shit and then you actually have daughters that gotta go out here and you promoting for black women to give it up easier?
Mm-hmm.
I got all daughters, so I want to employ black women to keep taking niggas through obstacle courses and making niggas prove themselves before they get themselves to them. Ain't no way I'm finna be preaching that shit and I'm out here and I got daughters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got all
that's
boys.
the dumbest. He got all boys, so I expected that.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard a nigga say, dog. For what? Give it up easier for what? For this nigga to turn out to be not shit and then you have to go on to the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, my nigga. Like, you promoting that dumb ass shit, man. You let white women and all those other races keep doing what they doing. For all we know, they might be just using your dumb ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They might be getting what they want to get from you and then they going home back to their husbands or whoever they got at the house. But nah, I ain't finna be promoting my daughters and my sisters and my nieces and shit like that to be sleeping with niggas all willy-nilly, dog, just giving it up like that, dog. Nah, we ain't doing that right
No, I mean, dog, when you hear shit like this, people just speak from their personal experiences, bro. And whether you agree with it or not, those are just their personal experiences, bro. For me, I look at it how you look at it, bro. As far as I think it's clickbaity. And I also think that he's speaking from a place where he doesn't have daughters. I'm gonna just check to make sure for sure. But from what I seen, I didn't see anything about him having a daughter. Everything.
Yeah, but it's a black female, someone in your family, a niece, a cousin, somebody that you wouldn't dare promote them to act in that behavior. You know what I'm saying? Act in that way. But you telling other women to do that shit. Come on, my nigga. I don't know if I'm serious in this shit out, but I don't that shit ain't cool in my eyes, dog.
I don't think you're seriousing it out, though. I just think that at the end of the day, like I say, we all speak. And for the people, y'all can go do your own Googles, man. If you listen to the pod, from what I seen, I don't see no daughters. I just see 3 boys. But jumping back on topic, I just feel like, bro, people live through their experiences, bro. I haven't lived Thug's experience. So if that's what he's seen and that's what he's going through, who am I to say that, hey, bro, you wrong or you're lying or whatever? But it does give off a negative connotation about black.
I say it. I say he wrong.
You know what I'm saying? You do give off a negative connotation when you say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of belittling, you know, black women. You know what I mean? The meaning that, you know, they ask for them. Hey, again, bro, life experiences, bro. I don't agree with it. I mean, because I watch podcasts and I see all women doing that same shit. Indian, black, Hispanic.
Yeah, but to me,
you know,
all he's saying is that black women have more self-worth. You know what I'm saying? They give a fuck about who they sleep with, who they don't sleep with. All that shit matters to them. So I guess he's trying to put it as a negative, but it's really a positive.
I mean, I get the spin you trying to put on it, but I don't think that's what that nigga.
It ain't no spin shit. There ain't no spin shit.
No,
who want they cousin wives and daughters to be hoes? That's basically what he's calling for women to do. Be more easier. Give it up a little bit more easier. That's hoe type activity.
Okay, but what I'm saying about the spin is like you said in your previous statement, you said you could see it as value. That's from your perspective. And I mean, you're entitled to your perspective. From what that nigga saying, that shit is he not looking at it as women putting value on their pussy. He not. He degrading that shit to why we always got to do all the lavish shit to sleep with y'all when we can go sleep with other races that put us on a pedestal as black men. That's what he's saying. So again, these are his experiences, bro. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. I think all women do that shit, bro.
That shit is the dumbest shit in the world. White women and other races put us on pedestals because they would sleep with us easier. That's the dumbest shit a nigga ever said. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
I mean, but that's just we done a podcast maybe 2 months ago where we had a clip from Chris Brown's ex-manager at the time, and she was speaking on how white people send their daughters out for shit like that, like go get him. You got
because them rich they go get them rich niggas. They ain't sending they ain't doing that to no regular black, no ordinary black dude.
No.
It's the niggas who got money.
So all I'm saying is at the end of the day, bro, I think he's casting an umbrella, a negative light on black women. When at the end of the day, all women do that shit, bro. That's not a racial thing. It's white women that do that. It's Hispanic women that do that. It's Asian women that they all do it, bro. And if we're gonna be honest, to kind of turn it a little bit, bro. Back in the day, that's how this shit's supposed to be anyway. Niggas was selling their daughters off to the rich niggas back in the day. When you was watching King of the Ring, I mean, what's that TV series everybody watching? With the dragons and shit in it, the White Wedding. What was the name of that shit that everybody was into back then? The TV show escapes me right now, dog. It ain't Lord of the Rings. What was it? God damn it. Everybody used to watch the shit, dog. But back in them days,
I know what you're talking about.
Them niggas used to sell their 16-year-old daughters off, bro. So, man, listen, bro. Again, I think he just clickbaiting, bro. And it got people sitting and talking, bro. So, if that's what he trying to do, dog, then that's what he trying to do. Hey, speaking on relationships, right? Hollywood, let me ask you this question. If you kicking it with a girl, or y'all kicking it, you and her, and one party says that they don't want to have kids, right? At that point, who is responsible for the protection of the sex, right? The reason why I'm asking this is because Anthony Edwards, right? For you guys that don't know, Anthony Edwards is a basketball player. He dating I think that's Lil Baby's. Well, he got Lil Baby's first baby mama, his oldest baby mama, pregnant. She's 38. He's 23. We've known Anthony Edwards for a long time. Last year, he had this same shit about he don't want to have kids, right? So he got her pregnant. So the text message came out of her in his conversation, and he's very adamant about he doesn't want to have kids, right? So my thing with you is, at some point, bro, if a man telling you that he don't want to have sex with a kid, he doesn't want to have a baby, at what point do you, or whose responsibility is to make sure that a baby's not conceived, because now this child is going to be fatherless? You know what I'm saying? And we got a bunch of people having kids in these situations, bro. And kids are the victims of a nigga not being there. And a nigga already told you that he don't want to have baby. Now, if he not, I'm just going to say this. It's a lot of different angles that me and you can attack with this, right? Because I feel like if you 38 years old and he 20, what, Anthony was 23, 24 years old, $250 million contract he just got. If he not scrapping up, shouldn't you make him scrap up if you don't want to have kids? But then at the same token, bro, you can't be mad when the nigga saying, hey, I don't want to have no babies. Like, who? I mean, listen, I'm not making it, trying to make it seem like it's her fault, because I think both of them together made this problem. But at the end of the day, dog, shouldn't one of them, the older person, or one of them be like, hey, listen, I ain't trying to have no babies. Should you make nigga pull out? Should you make a nigga put a condom on? Like, explain to me the thought process, because she's 38, Hollywood. She ain't 22, 23 like him and making irrational decisions. You 38 years old. Is it just about the check with you? Are you not looking past, at some point, this little girl that you just had, she gonna want to have a relationship with her dad? And do people actually ever sit and think about their digital footprint? Meaning, your kid gonna better go on the internet and see the interaction you posted up with her daddy telling you that he don't want her. I think that's crazy, bro. Like, at some point, one of y'all got to be this. Well, obviously he not, because this is the reputation that he got. But you as the 38-year-old, bro, shouldn't you be like, nah, I don't think I want to do this. Like, letting this nigga nut you and he telling you he don't want no baby. Shouldn't you do something?
I think we putting the blame on the wrong person. I know she's 38 and all of that. She's the older person, the more mature person in the relationship. But I think we need to put a little bit more onus on him. I think we letting him slide because he's 23, which is young. And I was naive at 23. But this is some shit you just went through last year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you went through this last year, and you know what you went through last year, you know how this shit made you feel last year. It was a big story last year. You turn around and you start off 2025 the same way. I gotta put some of that shit on you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the majority of it on you, because there are precautions. Like, a motherfucker can't take my sperm without me giving it to him. If I don't put on a condom, if I don't pull out, if I don't do all of the necessary shit to prevent having a baby, she can't take my sperm from me. You gave it to her. Once you give it to her, all bets are off. So I'm not gonna just give him a pass because he's 23. Yeah, you 23, you young, you naive, but you're a 23-year-old who just went through this situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what do you do to prevent that shit from happening again? Oh, he 20. He only 24. Next year, and do it again. Oh, he only 24, so he don't know no better. It's on the chick again. It's on the third chick this time. Nah, dog, that's on him. It's on him.
Okay, so if the roles was vice versa, because this is my pushback on that. If the roles was vice versa, he was 38 and she was 23, the first thing people gonna come out their mouth is he groomed her.
It would still be his fault.
She too young.
It would still be his fault.
Let me finish. Her brain ain't developed yet. That's what motherfuckers is gonna say. That's what people gonna say. You gonna say he older, he know better, he manipulated her. That's what they gonna say. So my thing is this. I put the aunts on both of y'all motherfuckers, bro. At the end of the day, it's equal. Because both of y'all motherfuckers had to lay down with each other to have this child, bro.
Listen.
So at the end of the day, if you know that this nigga don't want to have no baby, and he has shown you publicly that he don't want to have a baby, then why would you have a baby with the nigga?
Listen, because in her mind, nigga, mission accomplished. I got what the fuck I want. I'm not randomly letting no broke ass nigga fuck with me. This dude finna go on to be a fucking billionaire. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. So if in your mind, their mission is to get pregnant by you so they can be taken care of for the next 18, 20 years, then what are you doing to stop that, prevent that from happening? It's on me as the man. It's on me as the breadwinner. It's on me as the nigga with all the assets to protect my assets. It ain't on her. They doing what the fuck they want to do. This is what they want.
Listen, I'm not knocking that scenario, bro, but we got to get past this point of women got to stop using kids as a financial, like it's a job.
It's not gonna ever happen. And since it's not gonna ever happen, it's on the nigga. It's not gonna happen.
Bro, let me finish.
It's not gonna happen.
At the end of the day, bro, I agree with you. Again, I'm saying both of these motherfuckers are hold accountable. I'm not even listen. I don't give a fuck about what
hold accountable to what? She got to her end goal.
Dog, if you let me finish, let me explain. I'm not even much worried about y'all two motherfuckers having sex and reproducing and making a baby. My thing is about the baby now. The baby, this child one day gonna see this text thread on fucking social media. Well, her daddy telling her mama he didn't want her, bro. The not being in this child life and you looking at it as just a check because you don't want to get out and hustle and you have a reputation of getting rich niggas pregnant too. So again, listen, y'all can do what y'all want to do sexually. That's y'all thing. I'm speaking right now from this point on. I'm speaking strictly for the child, bro.
You telling motherfuckers who move the way that women like that move to have morals, bro.
I'm telling
fucking a rich nigga and getting pregnant. You telling a rich a girl who fuck rich niggas to get pregnant in order to have a check for the next 18 years to have morals. What are the morals in those type of actions?
Listen, I agree with you. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, bro, you right. All I'm saying is, do people ever look at the everlasting effect that this shit gonna have on the child?
No, I look at that when the baby a teenager and she getting on her ass asking about what her daddy had and it's your fault and all those conversations that they have with the teenage daughter. But right now, I need to secure this check. So you asking that person who has that mindset to have morals now? Yeah. No, we'll worry about that shit down the road when it comes.
All I'm saying is this, bro. If the roles was vice versa, don't go on social media talking about, then you try to vilify. Listen, bro, if the roles was vice versa, and this was him and her, the other way around, everybody got totally different energy for this shit.
Right. But my thing is,
that's double standard. All I'm saying is, if women want equality between men, let's hold everybody accountable for their shit.
Man, you got them ladies want that check, and these niggas are giving up that check. They getting what they want.
I'm not arguing that they're not getting what they want, Hollywood. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, hold everybody accountable for this dumbass shit. And I don't care about none of that other shit. All I'm saying is the child. Because we know how
people don't care about who you hold accountable. Dre don't give a fuck about what the niggas on social media got to say. She paid.
I mean, but
they don't give a fuck about that. They done secured the bag already. What the fuck I got to do about morality and all of that shit? They don't care about that.
I mean, but
it's about the money.
Drea is she's a bad comparison to this, only for the simple fact that the nigga that she got pregnant by want to be with Drea.
Why? But I'm saying though, the chick here, she's using niggas. This ain't her first rich nigga she got pregnant from.
I'm not knocking that, bro. I'm saying
she got the same mindset as Drea.
Yeah, but Drea got a nigga that like her though. That young nigga.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
That's what separates the two.
No, it don't matter in their mind because they mind. Only thing I'm trying to do is secure the bag.
I'm not saying Hollywood again.
Whether the nigga like them or not is secondary. But that's secondary.
I'm not arguing about the securing of the bag. That's your point. I'm not arguing with you about that. You are correct. The goal is to secure the bag. The only difference I'm saying between Drea and this chick is that nigga that Drea with, the little young nigga that she got, he want to be in her life. That's my only point.
Right now. He like her right now.
That's all we can go off is the present, Hollywood.
He like her right now.
If I could see the future, then we'll be rich. But I can't.
He like her right now.
Live in the moment. And the moment right now is that nigga like Drea.
Man, listen.
That's it. That's the only
The
difference.
NBA or whoever need to take charge and put a little bit more security around these young niggas, man. Because if they gonna keep moving like this shit gonna keep happening. These women are targeting these niggas, and then once you get pregnant, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that. Nigga, it's too late. You done gave up the sperm already. It's no longer in your hands. You can no longer tell her what to do after that. You can't.
Listen,
So,
this
what we gonna do?
No, this is not a right and wrong argument, to be honest with you, bro. Like, it's no right answer, because as much as you can say it's the nigga fault, I can say it's the female fault. Because at the end of the day,
that's just start with us, bro.
No,
you
bro.
can't stop us. You can't stop us from putting on no condom. If
Yes,
I don't want to fuck,
Hollywood,
if I don't
stop
want to
it,
fuck
bro.
you without it,
Stop
if
it,
I don't want to fuck you without a
But then don't
condom,
fuck me,
I'm not gonna
period.
fuck you without no condom.
But then we're not gonna have sex, bro. So again, this is all about how you perceive it. Because you can sit and
She
say,
wants you to go in her bed because she want to get pregnant by a rich nigga. So how can you
stop,
prevent that? Put
bro,
a condom on.
Bro, stop, Hollywood.
No, it's black and white. This shit is black and white.
No, because listen, I'm not arguing again, bro. I'm not arguing with you about her motives for wanting to have a baby. You are correct. My argument
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about him.
Bro, listen, your thing is about the motive of the woman and what she want to get pregnant for. I'm not arguing with you about that. What I'm arguing
I'm not talking about the woman no more.
What I'm saying is, as a woman, if you know a nigga not gonna put a condom on with you to have sex with you, bro, then that's your choice. No, I'm not fucking with you if you can't put a condom on. That's all I'm saying.
No, but you rich though. I want you to not put no condom on. I want you to be dumb.
Bro, you going back to the same shit I just said, bro. I'm not arguing.
But you talking about you're applying a mindset that don't apply to these women. That mindset you talking about, it don't apply to these women that we talking about. They want you to not put a condom on. So that conversation is irrelevant.
Bro, I'm not arguing that. I don't know how many times I got to keep saying I'm not arguing with you about that concept, bro. My only argument is this is my thing with it. You saying that it's the niggas, I'm saying, yeah, you could be right. It is the niggas. But at the end of the day, women gotta have that, they gotta have that same energy too. Because you saying the nigga gotta release this sperm in, you can't release your sperm in me if I don't have sex without a condom on. That's all I'm saying. So we both are held accountable in this shit. I understand there's women that use sex to entrap men to get kids.
That's all we talk. Them the women we talking about.
And I'm not knocking
this woman, this 38-year-old woman wants to be pregnant by rich niggas. This is a second baby by a rich nigga. So that shit about women being responsible and accountable. We're not talking about responsible women. We're talking about these women want this bag.
Okay, let's take it off Anthony Edwards and that rich chick, because that seemed like why I hang up at. I'm talking about
no, because that's the conversation.
But bro, of course, when we talking about that, you're right. I'm not arguing with you about that.
That's all we're talking about.
All I'm saying is when women out here that's having kids from niggas, y'all ultimately, both of y'all are wrong at the end of the day. I'm gonna say that again. But what all I'm saying is, bro, both of y'all have the same amount of guilt in this dumbass shit, bro. Because the nigga can't come in you if you don't allow the nigga to have sex with you without a condom on. That's
both parties are at fault, but that shit start with niggas. Both parties are at fault. Yes, but that shit start with niggas.
All right.
That shit start with niggas. Moving
on, bro, because we got to get out of here. Hey, Super Bowl was this week, bro. What did you think about the Super Bowl? Super Bowl. We're going to talk a little bit about the game, but we're going to talk about the shit everybody really talk about. We're going to talk about this halftime performance, right? Now, okay, Hollywood. I live under the perception that if I see something the first time and it's not hot to me, if I got to go watch it 3-4 times, dog, then it's just not hot to me. If that shit don't captivate me the first time, dog, I'm not one of those type niggas, one of those deep thinking niggas, bro. I'm just not. That's just not my personality, bro. When I seen the halftime show, bro, I was like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But that. Man, listen, all these think pieces that came out afterwards, dog, I don't know how you felt, because I ain't never reached out to you. I wanted to hear how you thought. But for me, listen, he touched all the bases, bro. The performance to me was lackluster, though, bro. I mean, I've seen Kendrick do shows when he had the all white on and the crown and bleeding blood. I don't think that's one of his better performances for me, from my personal experience. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I seen all the think pieces about people breaking down what all that shit means and all that type shit. So again, bro, you're entitled to feel how you feel, bro. I'm just speaking strictly off the performance. We could talk about other shit that happened at the Super Bowl. I mean, performance. But for me, that shit was just, I think it was, You know what you think?
I thought the visual part of it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I think what he failed in the halftime show is where when he didn't play the music from his catalog that everybody knew, the hits. I think that's where he fucked up at. But
they say he had just Apple Music thing when he played all that music at Hollywood. That's probably why he didn't play it at the Super Bowl.
But I also think that's exactly what he wanted the response to be. Mm-hmm. I think it played that shit played right into his hands.
Okay.
I think he wanted motherfuckers to dive deeper into his performance. I think he wanted motherfuckers to look, you know what I'm saying, for that shit. I think that was pretty much the concept. Y'all want me to do this, but I want to do this. So I think that's when he flipped from a couple hit songs back to the shit on GNX. And he kept doing that back and forth. Okay, y'all want me to do this, but I'm gonna do this. And I think that was the theme of the halftime show. I liked it. I just, when he started playing some of them songs that
nobody knew,
not my favorite, not my favorite, that's when, you started to lose people. But I think it played into his hands. I think that's exactly what he wanted. So
bro, and I don't want to come in because listen, I don't really care about the Drake and Kendrick beef like that. Be honest with you. I mean, I think they drug this shit out long enough. But me personally, I think when you go to the Super Bowl and you're on a stage that big, you got to play the music that people know, bro. Like that's the reason.
Agree.
That's the reason for being on the Super Bowl, bro.
I agree.
I think that
I'm from the South, baby. We ain't trying to think too hard about this shit. We just want to have fun. We want to dance. We want to party.
And that's getting to what my next point about Kendrick Lamar is, right? Skipping a little bit past the halftime performance, right? But we're going to come back to it. Hollywood, you may be a little young, dog, but I'm sure you was around to remember. Bro, we had conscious rap. We had Tribe Called Quest. We had Black Pete, Prez. You had the conscious. Common was a conscious rapper in the beginning, bro. I think that the thing with, I mean, like you said, bro, people just want to have fun, bro. You want to be turned up at the halftime show, bro. I mean, listen, and I'm not knocking the woke people, you know what I mean, that constantly come on and say that, we not open our mind up, we not seeing the bigger picture. Bro, if you got to diagnose some shit like how y'all give a full page breakdown, because dog, 4 people sent me that thing, bro. The 4-page breakdown of what the fuck everything symbolized and black people and all that type shit.
We just want to party. We just want to have fun.
And I think that's why at the end, when all this shit said and done, Kendrick won the battle, but Drake gonna win the war. Drake make music for the women's.
But I think that's Kendrick battle though, and I really think that was the theme of the halftime show.
Yeah.
At his core and in his heart, he's really a conscious rapper. But that shit don't make no money.
No.
I can't pay the bills doing this conscious shit. No. So I gotta try to balance both. I gotta balance where my heart at, and I gotta balance bringing this money in. And I think that's kind of what the message he was trying to purvey during the halftime show. So,
and this is why I say Drake gonna win the war. When women getting ready to go out, they not turning on Kendrick Lamar, bro. They not.
Nah, hell no.
They gonna turn on Drake. Drake gonna set the
probably some of that shit with him. Probably some of that shit with him and SZA, but nah.
Oh, the stars? Is that what you're talking about?
All the stars. That 30 for 30 shit hard too now.
And again, so again, bro, I listen to Kendrick, bro. But well, let me take that back. I'm not an advocate Kendrick. I know some of his greater hits, right? But I'm just speaking on the aspect.
They ain't putting on Good Kid, Mad City on the go out.
No. No.
That shit hard. That shit hard though. That shit hard.
They not putting that shit on, bro. They gonna go put on that work it, or what, or whatever that shit Drake be, all that love music shit Drake be making. That's what they gonna put on. And I think it took away because that shit was based on Drake. A lot of that shit, you tease Drake through the whole shit. And I want to get your thoughts on the Serena thing, bro. Because listen, I got what she put up because I screenshotted it. This is what she said about her halftime performance. This is her response because she got backlash. She put, when Kendrick and the team called, and I was like, we've been trying to do something forever. What about this? We loved your crip walk at the Olympics after you won the medal. I'm like, the Super Bowl? Are you serious? When in the world would I ever be able to dance at the Super Bowl? Let's get it is what she put. I knew my winning dances after the Olympics would pay off one day. That's what she put in her response to why she did the halftime crip walk. But listen, let me tell you this, Serena. That's all good and dandy, right? But somebody around you got to let you know sometime, bro, that ain't a good look. No matter what you may have thought, that's what you're going to do. People going to have their thoughts, bro. And two of the women that Drake slept with are on stage. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So again, I understand that you wanted to make it a symbolic moment in your career to dance at the Super Bowl, but you had to know the backlash that was coming along with that shit. And you dancing to a song, a nigga dissing a nigga that you used to fuck. That's crazy. If I was cool with Serena, I'm like, hey sis, that ain't a good look right now. I understand you want to do it, but that ain't a good look. Hollywood, what you think?
No, I really had no issue with it.
Yeah,
and I heard people talking about her husband should divorce her and all of this shit.
Nah, I ain't doing all that.
Nah, he cool with that nigga. That nigga dissed me, so I want you to go dance on this grave, dance on this coffin right now. So if I was her husband, I wouldn't have no issue with it. Listen, I understand what people saying. I understand what you saying, but I really ain't have no issue with it, bro.
Yeah,
that's just this nigga. This is a nigga who's been poking at me. I've been in my world doing my thing, and he's been sending shots at me and my husband. So why not, for once, for a change, take a shot at this nigga? Mm-hmm. So I don't have no issue with it. I have no problem with what she did. Like, Drake been taking shots at her for years, and she's been taking it and not saying nothing. And he took shots at her husband. Like, come on, man. I ain't got no issue with it.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I ain't got a problem with it neither. I just feel like you have to be able to deal with the backlash that come along with that shit, bro. It was a lot. And my thing for Kendrick is this now, bro. That shit dead. You have to be at the same level moving on here on out, bro. You can't keep.
He not gonna be at Drake's same level, but he.
You don't think so? I think he will.
At Drake. Listen, Drake's still at Drake is considered to be at a down part of his career right now, and he's still the first artist in 2025 to reach 1 billion streams.
Yes.
At his lowest right now. So nobody else have done that but him.
Yes.
So to say that Kendrick is gonna be on Drake's level, nah, I think Kendrick is gonna be on Kendrick's level. That whatever the height is for Kendrick, that's what Kendrick gonna continue to be at. Because we all know he can make hits if he wants to. But like I was saying, that's just not his. That's not his base. That's not where his heart lies.
I mean, but
he could do it. He's a conscious rapper at heart.
Dog, they putting him there with the boy. So if you're there with the boy, cause dog,
he not. You know he not there.
Listen, I don't know, Hollywood.
He ain't there.
The way that this not like us shit has catapulted him to be on the same level as Drake, dog, we gonna have to see. We're gonna have to
Nah,
see, bro.
because I think
Because he got
you
the machine behind him, bro.
gotta continue to make hits like that. And I don't think Kendrick gonna continue to do shit like that. I think he gonna go back to who he is. Like when he like what he did on Mr. Morale and the other album. What's the name of that other album? I forgot the name of that other album. Yeah, but it's not at the same level, dog. He ain't gonna never be at the same level as Drake, dog. Drake is a nigga who manufactures hits. Kendrick don't do that.
I don't know, dog. I think, and again, bro, I don't give a fuck about this shit, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna just say this: I feel like they have put so much stock in Kendrick overtaking Drake as the next heir apparent, to where it's gonna look crazy if Drake continues to come back and is seeing Kendrick, because I don't think everybody listened to Kendrick, bro. You know what I mean? And you got the machine behind you right now. Like, you got everybody behind you. He won 5 Grammys for that song. I seen the dude Lucius Granger, the dude that owns Universal Music Group, high-fiving Dr. Dre at the Grammys. Bro, listen, when we first had this conversation, bro, we thought it was just about Drake having sex with other nigga women. This is a way bigger fight than what we initially thought. And if Drake, I don't see Kendrick going from selling 400,000 copies to going to 200, 300,000 copies, and people not looking crazy, because the Drake people are ready to jump out the woods at Kendrick.
I think that's exactly what's gonna happen.
You think so?
After this moment has passed, Kendrick is gonna go back down to what he regularly does.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna continue to stay up where he's at now. I think this moment is keeping him there. But not saying going back down to 250 or whatever he was at is a bad thing. I don't think it's gonna stay up high like that. Nah.
This is the only reason why I think Kendrick gonna be able to maintain his thing, Hollywood, is because Kendrick disappeared for 2 or 3 years. You'll find Kendrick at the crib doing motherfucking burpees and sit-ups and pull-ups.
That's what I'm saying. This shit making hits, continuously making hits and doing the shit that Drake does is that's not his formula.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not what he does.
So I don't know, dog. I think at the end of the day, listen. I didn't even know that stat you just threw out about Drake. 2025 is 1 billion streams.
Still, so far, he the first person in the whole entire industry to reach that so far.
So what I've been listening to, dog, and reading a little bit about is that Drake is in a beef with Universal Music Group. If he could do that without them, what does that show them, the big wigs? Because
but they still own that catalog. That shit that's being screamed like that, they still own it.
So
go ahead.
Okay. So my thing is this: I've seen artists try this before, Hollywood. We've seen it with Michael Jackson, the fight that he had. We've seen the fight that Prince had with the music, and none of them ever win, bro. They not gonna win.
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna win, bro. But
I don't think he's gonna win either.
I think his arrogance is also going to be either the downfall of him or the uprise of him, bro. Because I feel like Drake feel like, hey, nigga, I've been doing this shit for 15 years, carrying music. I don't need y'all. And if the fans get behind him and support this shit the way that you say they supporting it, it's gonna be hard for them to play with that boy like that, bro.
We'll see what level of fans he actually has, because if he got Kanye West level fans, then I think he can do good. I think Kanye, if he wasn't doing all of this anti-Semitic shit, I think he'll be one of the biggest artists in the game if he wanted to be.
Dog, speaking of that, dog, we was on vacation, dog. So we could double back to it, but Dog, what do you think about how he be exploiting his wife and not think they're going through a divorce? And she only walking away with $5 million. Like, you've been everywhere ass naked. Ass naked. Now that you're no longer beneficial to him, it say that they signed the agreement to give her $5 million. This nigga's a billionaire. You walk away with $5 million?
Yeah, nigga, you gotta sign this before we even start on this journey.
Do you think he really loved her like a wife, dog, or she was just a prop that Kanye used at his disposal to get off what he needed to get?
She was a prop. She was a prop with some big titties. That's all that shit was, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He and we could just look back at how him and Kim Kardashian relationship was.
Mm-hmm.
Like he used to go on rants about some of the shit that she used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, you're a mom and you're this and you're that and you're wearing this shit out and niggas are watching you and looking at you. Like he used to go on Twitter and all that shit and go on rants about what she was. So now all of a sudden you cool with it?
Mm-hmm.
This lady was just a prop, dog. I think he got what he needed from her.
Mm-hmm.
And it is what it is.
Yeah. So do you think that because this is his pattern, Kanye, right? He done the same thing with Amber Rose. He done the same thing with Kim Kardashian. He done the same thing with the one before. This one that he married to now, I forgot her name. And this lady that he married to now, bro, it's like, does Kanye West genius in music cast a different level of genius as far as, like, because people always talk about Kanye a genius. I think Kanye is a musical genius, but when it comes down to that other shit, bro, no. Like, he's a situational genius.
He's a musical genius, and he's somewhat of a fashion or art genius or whatever. But all that other shit, all that having common sense and all of that shit, I think he lacked that, because I think he's taking on a fight that he ain't gonna win.
Cause I heard him talk about Virgil, like he said, "Fuck Virgil" in a text, some shit that he put out on Twitter the other day, maybe a week ago, bro. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what y'all beef was, bro, but for you to go out to that level and this man is deceased, though, I think that's crazy. That shit ain't had nothing to do with Virgil. And I'm tired of, like, anytime Kanye say some dumb shit, then he start blaming it on his mental health. Like, nah, bro. Like, some of that listen, if you got mental
that's
issues,
gonna be the next thing.
But that's his go-to, bro. But anyway, speaking of, like, dating, like, outside your race, right? Because that, that's a white woman Kanye married to, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't know her nationality. But
all on one.
I seen this, dog, and I want to know what you think. Let me take my glass off so I can read it properly. It say, this girl say, I started fucking with this guy after a year break. After we fucked, I asked him if he had been fucking white bitches. He asked me why. I told him that his stroke was different and that he was humping me faster like a dog. He said his ex was white, but he got offended by my statement. Am I wrong? Hollywood, listen, I already had sex with one Caucasian in my life. And this I
never fucked a white woman, so I don't know.
This was earlier. But do you think, not from experience, but just in your brain, do you think different nationalities or ethnic groups bring out different type fucking in you? I never thought about that, dog.
I guess you got to change up the stroke. I have no clue. I don't even watch white women porn. Like, I don't.
Me neither. Listen,
so I don't know. That might be a thing.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can watch black men with them, but I cannot watch a white man with a black man. I cannot watch it, bro. I don't know if that's race porn, but I can't do it, dog. And I just thought it was interesting. Dog, does different nationalities bring out a different sex animal out of you? I mean, I never thought about it.
They might be used to that short rabbit style fucking because them niggas ain't got no meat. So that might be what it is. They can't they can't pull back too much or that shit gonna fall out. So they gotta short stroke them. That gotta be what it is.
I mean, but if you got meat, you got meat, dog. I mean, listen.
They
I
might be
don't know.
used to that. So that's the type of stroke that they like.
Hey, I just thought it was.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to come some bail. I have no clue.
Cause dog, I wouldn't think that if I'm having sex with whoever, bro, I'ma just do what I do. And either you like what I do or you don't like what I do. I don't think
Yeah, but she might give you a little instruction. Faster, slower, harder. You know. Are you not gonna listen to what she's telling you?
I mean, of course you pay attention, but I'm just speaking that as if I'm going into a sexual encounter with somebody and I'm looking at she's Dominican. Oh, I'm gonna do her different than I do.
No, you're gonna do your thing, and then when they start giving instructions on how they want you to move, then you accommodate them.
Could you have sex with a girl who don't communicate during sex? Is that a turn off for you? Like if she's just like she don't really verbalize nothing when she has sex. She don't really talk.
Nah, because a lot of time women communicate through nonverbal shit. So I mean, that might be some nonverbal shit. You might see it in the eyes, or I don't know. I don't know.
Nah, it got me to thinking, dog. Like, have I ever kicked it with a girl who I have? I'm
pretty sure you have.
I mean, it. Okay, if I did, it wasn't an enjoyable experience for me.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
so if that wasn't her thing, you wouldn't try to like coach her into to verbalizing herself a little better, or you would just stop fucking with her completely?
I mean, I would definitely express how I feel about it, but I think when it comes down to sex, I think teaching somebody how to communicate during sex that's a personality thing, bro. I think if that's just who you is, that's just who you is. I don't think you can change that, bro. I don't think if that's inside you, I don't think those one of the things that you could coach into something.
I think they probably can.
I mean, could be. I could be 100% wrong, dog. I think certain things you can teach people. Like you can teach somebody how to ride you, or you can teach somebody how to give you fellatio the way you like it. But if they're not naturally a verbal communicator when it comes down to the actual act, I don't think that's something that you can like.
But listen, you only gotta communicate to me a couple times. You ain't gotta communicate on me on the 100th time we done had sex.
I need that all the time.
No, you talking about moaning and all that shit. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about actually instructing me on how to fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So after you done did that a couple times and I done picked it up. Like you ain't gotta talk. Like moan, do whatever you do, make a little noise, all that. That's cool.
I mean, but what if she don't do none of that?
Oh nah, see now we talking about something different.
If
that's what you're talking about, that's something totally different. Hell no. That's a turn on.
I seen this one girl that I follow on Twitter. She's she does adult content, right? And she's a very attractive woman, but when you see her content, you be like, she just lay there, bro.
That shit is a job to her.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, if you insert that as me being that guy that's in the scene with her, bro, that's instant blood cut off for me, bro.
But that's a job to him too. He probably done took his little blue diamond, and it's time to work.
I don't know, dog. For me, I correlate, if a girl not into sex, I correlate that to like, and this is how my brain works, but that's like rape to me, bro. Like if she just laying there, she ain't really saying, just because she look good.
It's not like rape. No.
I said it, my brain. How
yeah, dog. But if that's an occupation for both of the parties, like it's an occupation. This is what we do to make money.
take it off her job being that. Insert me as a girl that I'm kicking it with, and she just laying there like.
Oh no, that's a turn off.
Yeah.
But I said that though. Yeah, that's a complete turn off.
I mean, but sex is mostly predicated on men anyway, bro. Like the sexual experience only good if the man good. Because if you really think about a lot of what's going on in the bedroom, dog, it's predicated on the man. Like if he can stay hard long enough, if his stroke good enough. Yeah. Because when you ask girls to do certain shit that I've asked, you know, like you hold their leg up too long. Like once they get older, you had their leg up too long, they be like, put my leg down, my leg going to sleep. Or you tell them to get on top and 10 toes down. Like, no, I don't want you to get on your knees and get on top of me. I want you to get on 10 toes. They can only do that for like 15, 20 seconds, maybe a minute.
Yeah, nigga, that shit, that knee bone on bone now, nigga, the cartilage going out of that shit. That's selfish of you to keep asking me to do this shit, nigga. You hit the bones rubbing together.
Hold on, but why is it selfish? Like you told me last week, if that's something that I like.
But you hear the bones rubbing together. Why would I keep asking her to do this shit and I can hear that shit grinding?
You don't hear no goddamn.
I can hear the bone grinding. No, dog.
but then again, what if that's something that I like to see? Like I like for you to turn your back to me, and I like that. That's a visual that I like to see.
You're right, and if I like it, then okay. But if I know that it's affecting your health, I'm not gonna ask you to do it.
But all that
shit causing her pain. That shit drying the pussy up.
Okay, so what's the difference between when a man, if a man feel that same way, like whatever position you got him in, he like, oh, this hurting me for whatever the reason, and women would downplay you on that, bro.
Okay, well, we gonna stay here until that dick gets off, and then we got to switch it up, and then okay, when are you gonna pick up on this? You see, every time we get in this position, I go limp.
I feel you. So
I mean, that's on you.
Okay, so how important is foreplay, Hollywood? Because I'm finna play this clip by the Poured Minds. You know, the two chicks. She finna say this, and I want to hear what you say before we get up out of here. This is our last topic. Do you think men put as much emphasis into foreplay
No. Some niggas do. Them niggas who like their nipples played with do. But other than that, no.
Niggas that like to get their nipples played with. Man, come on.
Yeah,
man.
That's their spot.
Oh, so you ain't got no spot? Hold on. Let's keep it real. You laughing. Do you got a spot?
Yeah, my dickhead. Of course I do.
Hold on.
He was just so physically attracted to him, didn't need any foreplay. I said no. Never met a nigga that fine. I always need a little head. I always need my coochie. If you're trying to get a little quickie in real quick, then yeah, you might not have time for foreplay. But like just on a normal basis,
I feel like it's weird. You don't like foreplay? You don't like the build up? I love when a man just kissed me up and down and round and round. Oh, sorry. Rev that engine up. You never start your car and just take off. Mm-hmm. You start your car and let it rev up.
And what happened if your car ran out of oil?
That bitch finna break down.
It's might blow up.
Hey, ladies, stop letting these niggas get away with not eating your coochie.
I always have thought that was so weird. Why you with that nigga?
If you see me with a man, know that he eating that thing up from the rooter to the tutor.
Please know he eating Fat Ma.
Oh, fuck.
Hollywood like him women.
I like they ghetto ass, dog. Yeah. I can't lie, dog.
That shit. Like that ghetto shit.
Nigga might hear their accent and how slow they talk and think that the motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they talking about or they slow or whatever. But them some intelligent motherfuckers, man.
Nah, dog,
I gotta get to them.
That's Southern slang, bro.
Nah, I fuck with them. That shit funny as hell.
No, that's like
it's true. It's true, my nigga. Nigga probably don't want to do it.
I'm listening.
But nigga, it's a different experience for when you prep them and get them ready for the sexual experience. It's the whole encounter go different.
I think this depends on what type nigga that they fucking with, to be honest with you. She, like the girl said, I ain't never met a nigga that fine. It's some women out here that found niggas that's fine to them like that. It's rarity, but it happens, goddamn it. It happened, bro.
Yeah, but well, they might be a little bit more experienced, like we say. They got their fucking hours up, and everything don't just excite me like it used to.
I agree.
So if I got a little bit more experience under my belt, it's gonna take more than you just looking good or a haircut or some shit like that in order for her pussy to get wet.
Listen, it's some nigga out there that's gonna get any woman like that, bro. Let's stop it.
What you mean? So it's I don't agree with that.
Bro, it's certain niggas out here that get women like that, bro. Don't matter who the woman is.
I'm pretty sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
women try to make it seem like this is just some shit that can't never happen. It is a nigga out here that's swaggy enough that you crush.
Yeah, maybe on the first encounter, but as y'all continue to fuck with each other and she get used to you, yeah, nigga, you have to prep that motherfucker now. I
ain't knocking that, but that's vice versa for the nigga too. Like, see, this is my thing with it. After a nigga has,
I ain't gotta get prep. Me prepping you is my prep.
Well, that's a personal thing for you. Because at the end of the day, bro, after you have sex with a girl 4 or 5 times, dog, that lure, all that shit go away anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of playing on the same even field, bro. I think sex, if we're gonna be real about sex, bro, I think sex is like we were talking about with Anthony Edwards and his new baby mama. It's a joint venture, bro. We gotta do this for each other. If that's a nigga,
it is.
If it's a nigga that like his nipples licked like Hollywood say he did.
Yeah. You gotta rev him. You gotta rev his engine up or warm him up.
Yeah, because listen, the same way Hollywood just said they sex hours up, it's niggas out here with they sex hours up.
Yeah.
You gonna have to do the same goddamn thing. Listen. It depends on what you talk about foreplay, right? Because listen, Hollywood, boy, listen. I haven't indulged in. I ain't part of the munch game in a while, bro, and that shit ain't stopped nothing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hold on, don't feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I'm good. I'm straight.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Listen, I come from a generation where you only done that if you really like the girl. Like this girl, you got potential. This girl being with you. Niggas
just
don't just go around eating random vajayjay.
Hell no. Hell no.
But niggas do it now. But now that's our generation. It's another generation that we know from the rooter to the tutor, like she said, bro.
Nah, but what all I'm saying is after you done went down there and did your job, the sexual experience be different, dog. After that. I'm just saying, you going down there and prepping her and getting her ready for you, that shit make a world of difference. So, you know.
I disagree with you though.
Okay.
This is why I think it's a difference. I think when a girl naturally turned on by you, bro, that's just extra. Like if that's what something you want to do, that's what you know.
Yeah, I want the extra. The extra is different. I want different.
But I feel like if she already turned on by you, bro, and that thing already leaking by the time you done got to wherever you need to get it to, bro, that shit is really irrelevant. It's not a normal occurrence though. But if you ever get to the point to where you kicking it with a girl and just your presence turn on without you ever touching her, I think that's a different level.
You'll get that the first few times, of course.
Yes, I agree.
But I'm speaking of after that.
Well,
you got to that thing, boy.
Yeah, I just think you got to learn your partner. After the first 5, 6, 7 times, dog, I agree with Hollywood. You might have to rev up.
Ain't no might. Unless we ain't got a lot of time and we got to go, okay. But you got to prep that thing, man.
So are you an advocate of quickies? Or you not really into those?
Of course, yes, of course. Hell yeah.
How long quickie should be? Before we get out of here.
As quick as me, shit. As quick as me. I can be quick from time to time. Shit.
Shit. Hey man, listen. Don't make quickies a normal, man. Quickie should be, hey, we got to be somewhere in a little while. Let's go ahead and handle our business. And then we get on up out of here. Quickie should be your sexual experience with your partner. It should be.
No, I agree.
And you need to find out if your girl if she must like oral. Like, that oral shit cool, but that shit don't matter to the girls who don't like oral. Like, it really don't matter, bro. Like, I know girls that be like, nigga, you ain't even got to never do that. I came here for the alignment. I need you to align me up real quick. All that yum shit. I've ran into a lot of girls that's like that, Hollywood. They don't even be care about that shit.
Yeah, so, I can imagine.
So, man, we about to get up out of here, man. Hollywood, tell me I get in contact with you, man.
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am infamous on TikTok and X. Also, follow us on Facebook. That's Theze Nutz Official. Instagram is Theze Nutz _. Also, follow us on YouTube. How they follow us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you take the audio experience, keep the nuts separated. Also, this is a little nugget for you guys. The podcast drop on Thursday on Spotify. So if you want it early, go on Spotify. It comes out early Thursday on Spotify, and then the rest of it comes out on Friday on YouTube and all the other social platforms. So if you really a fan and you want to get it a day early, go ahead and subscribe to Spotify. That'll help us out a lot. Go ahead and subscribe to it. It come out early on Thursday. Video come out on Thursday as well on Spotify. So it's just not the audio. You can get the visuals as well. Go ahead and subscribe to Theze Nutz on Spotify. And it's a donate button there too. If you like this premium content that we give you, go ahead to Spotify and become a premium subscriber, and you can get the podcast early. I'm thinking about asking Hollywood about doing the Patreon, but we'll talk about that, Hollywood. A little bit later. As I said at the end of each and every podcast, we're social media's most imperfect podcast, social media best kept secret. I'm your boy Infamous
Hollywood,
and together we make Theze Nutz.